Hi everyone, I'm just here because I wanted to share a few things with you that I was reminded of that have helped me greatly since I've been aware of my spiritual journey. I don't like to say, oh, I'm now in a spiritual journey, because we are all on a spiritual journey, correct? We just are not all aware of it. But once you become aware, you usually become more mindful of other people, of the world around you, and you usually make an effort to put that mindfulness into action wherever it applies in your daily life. So, two things that I have learned that have helped me greatly. Number one, the world does not revolve around me, okay? It doesn't yield to every single thing that I want. And that can be rain on a day when I was going to go on a picnic, or letting somebody go ahead of me that had one item and I had 20 and they didn't say thank you, somebody cutting me off when I'm driving, holding the door open for someone who doesn't say thank you, being treated kind of rudely at customer service or just by another person at a store. It can be anything. This applies to all of us, no matter who we are, where we live, if we interact with other people, including our families, coworkers, friends, strangers, you name it. This applies to you. Don't go about your day thinking that everybody is there to please you. Everybody is there to do things the way that you want, because we all have a different idea of what our day is going to look like and how it's going to go. And most people are only thinking of themselves. And that becomes very apparent when you have an awareness of your spiritual journey. And instead of meeting that with anger or feeling like, oh, I'm above them because I'm aware of my behavior and they are not, you don't want to fall into that trap. It's kind of like a person who finds a religion and then drops anyone who isn't that religion and looks down upon them. It's the same idea. You don't want to make other people feel inferior or think that you are better because you're aware of these things. You want to go into your day understanding that you have to coexist with thousands upon thousands, depending on where you live or where you are, of other people that are also just doing their best. Even if to you it doesn't look like your best, they are just doing their best, as are you. And the other thing that I've learned that has helped me greatly is that you do not know everybody's story from birth to the moment that you're meeting them. Even people that you know really well, you do not know their consciousness. Their consciousness is what brings them to where they are at that moment of the interaction. It is the reason that they are the way that they are. And so you can't judge or you can't be upset about something you do not fully know. And that goes for anybody judging you. There's nobody in this world who knows your full consciousness more than you do. And I think it's safe to say that you don't even know your own full consciousness. That's the whole point of this journey on earth, is to learn it and to walk in whatever way is your truth, which is different for everybody. So I wanted to remind you of these things because they're very easy to forget. And it's really easy to walk in mindfulness and compassion and empathy when you're not faced with any type of a challenge. The true growth is really evident when you're faced with challenges, whether it's the smaller challenges of just navigating life every day or the larger challenges. The larger challenges are definitely more of a challenge when it comes to seeing how much growth you've actually obtained or where you need to grow more. That's the reason that we're here, and that's okay. There are times that I handle things in a way that I step back almost immediately and say, I could have handled that differently. I'm disappointed in myself. I had pictured myself in certain circumstances and how I would react and how much better I would be. And then the moment I'm faced with something, I totally let all of that go, which is very easy to do when you are angry or when you're hurt or when you're mad or scared. It's fight or flight, right? And it's not that I want to fight and I don't want to flee. I want to be mindful of other people. I want to be mindful that I am not the only one here that is just trying to live my life. And I wanted to share that with you because it's something that we come in contact with every day, all day, on the phone, in person, online, when you're commenting on things or watching videos and finding yourself judging or being angry or triggered. These are all things to think about as you interact on any type of level, and things that you, if you're more mindful of, you will find so much more peace in your heart. Meeting things with compassion, and I dare say, meeting things with love, which is more of a challenge depending on the situation, but it can be done. It all begins and ends in love. And if we all tried just a little bit more to remember these things, the energy that we could create on this earth and the vibration that we could raise one another to is far greater than we could ever imagine. If we knew how powerful we were and we harnessed it for a more positive experience rather than feeding into any negativity, the difference would be exponential from night until the morning. It would be a different world. And it doesn't take the full scope of each person. It takes little steps every day to improve who you are, not just for everybody, but for yourself, for your soul's journey. So that's just like a little thing that I wanted to share with you, because I learned those things a while ago. And while I'm not always good at practicing it, I really try to stay aware of my reactions, of my emotions, of my behavior towards others. So a little food for thought. That is all. I will be posting a video soon, and I love you all very much. Take care. Bye-bye.